This exercise is the adductor pullback. For this exercise, it's another 90-90 drill and sideline, and we're using this to work on the ability to rotate the pelvis left and right. Okay. A lot of times we find ourselves doing this for the left hip because a lot of us are going to end up being right stance dominant. So when I'm right stance dominant, my right hip pulls back and my left hip pulls forward. So to correct for that common asymmetry, we're going to pull the left back, right? But we can definitely do it on both sides. It's my belief that if you do it on both sides and you're able to rotate freely on both sides and both sides have full expression of motion, you'll end up somewhere in the middle, right? So I'm not super worried that you can't do it on the right? We just want to have freedom of motion in both directions. So to set this up, we're going to lay on our side, hips are in the 90-90 position, and whichever leg's on top, we're going to work on pulling that back. Now, when we go to pull that back, we're using our hamstring and maybe a little bit of the inner thigh to get the feeling that that hip is shifting back, that your pelvis is shifting back on another. The tendency a lot of the times is as you go to pull the pelvis back, you'll externally rotate and turn the knee up towards the ceiling. Right? And that allows you to use your quad, and for a lot of us, that's a stronger position. But for the purpose of this type of exercise, that's not what I'm looking for. So when we do it, instead of just pulling back, we're going to rotate down first so that the knee is pointed down towards the floor. That's the adductor part. And then we're going to pull back. So we're going to down and back. Go ahead and put your hand right on that hamstring. Make sure you can feel that hamstring engage as you're pulling that pelvis back. And when you finish the exercise, your top knee should be pointed a little bit towards the floor, and it should certainly be pulled back from the leg on the bottom. Okay? Really nice one to just begin working on creating a shift and creating some rotation through the pelvis. For more resistance, you can have somebody hold on to the lower leg or attach a band to the lower leg so that you kind of have something to pull against. A lot of times that'll help you find that hamstring if you're not feeling it with this one. Okay? If you have any questions, make sure you let us know.